Hello, everyone. Welcome, Broken.
Hello. Hi, I'm KB. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
Good.
Hey, Betty. Hey, Mark. How are y'all doing tonight? Got a few people in here already. A couple
Yeah.
people. Mark is almost close to Nashville. I'm about 2.5 hours away from Nashville. Mark, you're getting
Oh
closer
wow.
to me. You're
Yeah.
about 2.5 hours from my house. Wow. We'll wait till a few more people come in, I guess, before we start.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. So y'all hear anything today? Did y'all catch anything on YouTube today since y'all been listening,
Well,
or anybody catch
I
anything?
I didn't catch any. Just goodness, I got the yawn. Sorry. Um, just no, just what you told me.
Yeah, I know that those losers over there, Kim and Voices, they ran their mouth about us again today. They did a live about us today, like it was something special. Like this, they basically saying the same thing they did yesterday, calling us names and just running their mouth as usual. Hey, Southern Lady, how are you doing?
Hi, Southern Lady. Did y'all have y'all been catching yourself up on the Darlie Routier case?
Yeah, everybody been. Did y'all ever look into the Darlie Routier case? Y'all have any questions or anything y'all want answered on the Darlie Routier case?
We're gonna write the questions down and we're gonna do the research, and I'm gonna try to find the answers. I know that I've got to ask. Oh, I've got to ask someone. I got three questions. I got to ask somebody. I don't know. I got to find somebody that's gonna know the answer. But yeah. We were going to do the discovery pages tonight, but for some reason I can't open the file, and I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, she said she could open the files up to do that, so we ain't gonna be able to do that tonight.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take. We're gonna do the questions so that we can get the y'all's questions answered, and then we'll start with the uh, discovery pages next, and then we can do a read through. And I need some people that'll volunteer to come up on panel and read for me. Be
Mhm.
different be different people. Like,
How are they gonna read?
oh, it's easy. It's because because you can pull they can pull the pages up. I can send them to them, and they can pull it up
You are really
themselves.
pushing your luck. You know how people don't
What?
like to come on panel. You ain't gonna get nobody to come
Oh,
up and read.
some people will.
You hope.
If not, if they're well on Zabgirls, she only had like three people most of the time, so it'll be fine. You can
Mm,
read, can't you?
yeah, some.
Some. Yeah, you can read. You can read, and then we can get somebody else to come read.
Hey,
It,
Molly.
it'll be fine.
How are you doing, Molly? Molly, lollipops. Lollipop, lollipop. Ooh, lollipop.
She always makes me want snacks.
She just got that sweet name.
I know.
So, where's everybody at tonight? See, if we would have been over here doing drama tonight, we would have been over here busting out about Kim and Voices as they did all day, running their damn mouth about us. We'd have more people over here in this mess. Now, we're going to have to talk
Yeah.
about Kim and Voices today.
No.
If we could talk about trial, they want us, they skipping out on us. We talking about
Oh, I know. They
true
skipped
crime
out.
case.
It's okay.
We got 17 people in here right now. I guess
Yeah.
17 want to listen. Or half of those are probably lurkers who just waiting for us to say the wrong thing so they can
Oh,
run
yeah, I
back and
forgot.
tell.
Yeah, they said that they were watching because they were lurking. Uh,
Yeah, we got Kim and Voices are probably watching right now. Hi, guys.
yeah.
Y'all say hi to Kim and Voices.
Hi,
I know they
Jen.
watching. Hey, Jen.
I
Hmm. How are you
got the
doing?
guns.
Well, what do y'all what are some questions that y'all want to know, Southern Lady, on the Dolly Routier case? Y'all got any questions that y'all wanted to ask, or anything y'all want to discuss on the Dolly Routier case tonight? Since she can't get the documents up tonight, we'll just have to.
Yeah.
We can discuss some of this, or we can go into talking about something else till we can get the documents or whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever y'all want to do, because we kind of our plans got messed up because she couldn't get the documents opened up.
And I'm thinking about writing her a letter.
A Darlie or letter?
Yeah.
You think she'll write back?
Yeah. Um, one of the guys that's closest to her says that she tries to answer all of them. So
What were her 9 lies she told?
what were her 9 lies she told?
Okay, I've got that wrote down for you.
Okay.
Broken.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that. She lied about it. They used to say she lied about everything.
I know.
I,
Yeah.
I was watching where they were
Hi, Jennifer.
the body language revealed
Uh
by
huh.
Dolly Routier. That's what I was watching tonight. Was
Oh, the body. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
They think she's
Yeah.
guilty by the body language. Hey, Jennifer.
Oh, they think she's guilty.
Yeah, one I'm watching.
Well,
At trial, they said she lied on the stand 9 times. They caught her on the stand 9 times.
huh. Okay.
What were her 9 lies told on the stand? On
Yeah.
the stand.
They said they caught her in 9 lies.
Okay, I wrote that down on the stand.
Okay.
Okay. MKB body language says guilty. Yeah, I think she is too. Well, after I've been looking into it a little bit more, at first I thought I was leaning towards innocent, but then as the more I look into it, I'm thinking more lines of guilty now, because I don't know. There's so much
I'm on
evidence
the
to prove her
fence.
guilty. There's all the handprints and everything that's in the house. You didn't find none of the killer's handprints or nothing. It's all theirs, and her wounds were not as bad as the boys. I mean, the force that they killed the boys, they stabbed them boys so hard that it went all the way through and hit the concrete slab of the house. The concrete slab the house is on. That's how hard the force was for that they stabbed the boys in. Why didn't they try to stab or cut her like that in the same amount of force as they did the boys? Unless she woke up and then she's big enough to struggle or whatever, and then they take out. That's just my thing on it. Why not? Why didn't they stab her or something?
Right. I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
I
And
popped up on the fence.
Southern Lake said, "Me too, MKB. Even though it seems impossible to think a mommy could do that." Yeah, that's the hard part. Is think what kind of mother in this world would harm their children? That's and I think if you think if she was gonna kill two of them, she would have waited till she had the chance to kill all three of them, unless she just wanted to start over and
Right.
or I don't really know what would be the reason. And she wasn't going to get a lot of insurance off the kids, so she couldn't just done it for the insurance purposes, because it took them all of what they was going to get on the kids to bury the kids. So it could have been that. I just don't understand it.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah, it reminds me of the Diane Down story. Yeah, from way back. Yeah.
Well, Diane Downs, though, she did it, and this one, she's claiming she's innocent all the way, you know. Look how many years it's been. She's still claiming she's innocent.
Yeah, but if you was sitting in there, wouldn't you still be claiming you was innocent to try to get
No,
out?
no, I guess so.
I wouldn't say I was guilty. That's for damn sure. She'd never get a chance of getting out if she ever said
Right,
that.
right.
Um, but
Well, I know, but you know how
they
they
talk
usually
by her saying that she's a normal person would not kill their kids. A normal mother, that's what she's saying. It's just what she's heard. Everybody saying a normal person wouldn't do this. She's a
Yeah.
psychopath.
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
know. I mean, I want her to be innocent because you
I
don't want
don't
to think of
blame
a
you.
mother doing that to their children. That's just hard to fathom. Um, I just can't see it. But and on the other hand, at all points and all the evidence and stuff is looking like it's pointing towards her. Like the knife, they found the knife in the bread thing that cut the screen of the
Well, it was
window.
consistent with the screen material.
Yeah,
Uh, it could have been a lot of things, though, not just the screen. It matched a lot of things.
and why was there no bloody footprints of a different foot, shoe marks going out of the house or something of the somebody else's feet print or something of the killer's feet
Right.
print?
Right. That's the question. One of the questions I have, and why didn't she cut her foot on the glass in the kitchen?
There was a
And
lot of blood there. I seen the pictures of the autopsy pictures and stuff,
yeah,
and there was
how
a
could
lot
you
of
get
blood
out of there?
everywhere. How could you get out of there without getting any feet print somewhere?
Right.
Or and then the vacuum cleaner and stuff. They said it's got her blood dripping off the handles of the vacuum cleaner, like she'd picked it up and knocked it over or whatever, and it's got her feet print underneath the vacuum cleaner. That they could tell that it's been knocked over after she came through there or whatever, which that could have happened anyway. They could
Yeah.
have, her runging through the house trying to stage everything. She could have knocked it over doing that during staging or whatever. The sock don't. That's what I don't get. The sock throws
Yeah.
me off. How come the sock be down that far? 80 yards from the house or whatever.
Yeah.
Who would want to run a sock out there and then come back, to the scene and then finish it off or whatever?
Right.
That's what I don't understand.
Yeah. That was another one of my questions. Is a sock.
Her
How it?
nightgown, yeah, her nightgown. They said that there was drops of blood of the boys on the back of her nightgown. Why would she have blood drops on the back of her nightgown of the boys, like splatter from the knife or her? They thinking that she might have she was stabbing the boys. She was stabbing them so hard when she went back and to stab them again that it dripped from the knife and got on the back of her gown that way, which that doesn't
Yeah.
make
But
sense. But
if she was, if it was, it could have slung off when the other person was stabbing them and hit her in the back. I mean, it could have. But it was
but
just a drop. It was just a couple of drops. I seen it, and if she was stabbing them boys that violently, that shirt would be soaked in blood. Betty,
she,
that's one reason. And the bruises,
yeah, the bruises look very.
the
It was
bruises,
bad.
and then the stab wound that she had by her arm, it was all the way to the bone. So, I mean, that those things is what leans me. I mean, that would point towards she's innocent.
Broken. What makes you think she's innocent? Is what Betty just asked.
Yeah, that's what I was telling her. That's why the things I was telling her.
What makes you think she's innocent?
Her shirt would be just soaked in blood if she stabbed those kids that violently. She would be soaked in sweat. Um. Uh. There's a couple of other things, but that's just a couple of it. I mean, like, um,
And I don't understand why was the
it,
husband running out of the house when the cops came up? Why wasn't he there trying to hold pressure on the wounds of the babies or trying to stop the bleeding or something?
yeah, but he
Instead
said he
of
was going to get the
a
nurse that
nurse
was
that lived
across.
across the
Yeah,
street or something.
yeah,
But if I knew the cops was coming already and my children was sitting there bleeding out and
right,
just to take their last breath,
right.
I don't know what I'd done. I guess I could.
I couldn't let go. I mean, I would have to be right there. I mean, I would worry about the kids and let somebody else worry about going and getting somebody.
Yeah, the cops was on their way and the ambulances already. Why would you run out of the house and run next door and getting somebody else up in the middle of the night and come running way back? At the time you get back, the ambulance had done been there and everything. The kids had done bled out by then.
Right.
Um, Mark, and the police are right most of the time. They are. Yeah, I get that. But there's like no evidence that somebody was there in the house. Like no fingerprints. They left nothing behind. No fingerprints, no feet print, uh, nothing. All the fingerprints that they found in that house belongs to Darlie or
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 Darren.
yeah,
Or the kids, yeah.
yeah.
And they had to assume their bodies because they were going to take fingerprints. And this is another reason why that I do not want to be buried because they said that their, I guess the thing that they were sealed in, it I guess broke open and leaked. So I don't
Um,
ever want to be put in the ground, y'all, because just stories like this, I just don't. Ugh. But yeah, I mean that was sad because they was hoping that they could get fingerprints from them, but they couldn't.
did
And
I watch the? Did Darren take a lie detector test too?
yeah, he
Did,
did.
did he fail his lie detector test?
Well,
I watched something. I don't know
they
if it's
said
this
that he
case or
passed
somebody
it.
else's
Well,
case.
I don't know. They said he passed it, but then they said that then somebody else said he didn't. So that's one of the questions I have too about uh, what is the correct thing on the lie detector test.
Did she take one and pass it or not?
You took one. They said it was inconclusive.
She did.
Yeah,
Oh, I wonder why they didn't try to do another one then.
I don't know. Not sure.
But that's weird, inconclusive.
Yeah. And it seems like when one comes up inconclusive, they do another one. That's what I've heard in the past, but I'm not sure on the lie detectors now. I don't know about that. I haven't gotten that far into reading back up on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just a small town, and I just think that if they had gotten, if it had been a bigger place, I think that would have had a better, the crime scene would be preserved better, and just things would have been um, explained a little bit better.
And did she not get no towels out to put on the boys or not? Was there any wet towels on the from the?
Yeah, there was wet towels everywhere.
I thought they said there wasn't any wet towels. Somebody said there
Yeah, there
was, and
was.
some of them
I
said there
seen the
wasn't.
crime scene photos, and there's wet towels.
That's what I was wanting to ask. What's her
Yeah,
name too about the towels?
yeah, there's wet towels because I've just seen the crime scene photos today.
I didn't
So
see those.
I'll send them to you.
I looked up and seen some of them, but I may have missed that one or something.
Yeah.
And was it true when the cops got there? She was still on the phone with the wet versus bloody towels. Well, yeah, was it bloody towels or wet towels?
They were wet and bloody. They were both.
Mm,
Yes, it was like a pile of them.
that's sad. They said that while she was on the phone, when the cop came in, he said that she was still on the phone with the 911 operator, and the little boy was crawling across the floor. Uh,
See,
that's what the cop said whenever he was there. The one I watched.
and here's another question I have. Okay, she said that her little boy woke her up, so he must have been standing up. Was he already stabbed then? And she said
Yeah,
that
that's
he
what
was.
I didn't understand either. I remember that too. They said that he woke her up. He grabbed her shoulder and woke her up or
Mhm.
something and
And when
said,
she and when he come, I mean, when she come went in the kitchen and come back through, she saw him and he was standing up in the hallway. So he was standing then. Was he stabbed then? I mean, where did he collapse at?
"That's what I don't know."
So did you write that down?
No,
Because I can't repeat it. I don't know. uh, where I mean, was he? I mean, in the crawling around the floor, if he was crawling, you know what I mean. Let's find that out too. Because I was under the impression that both of them was collapsed on the floor to begin with. That's the impression I had.
but she
But
does state that the little boy woke her up.
right,
So
right,
I thought the boys were stabbed before she got stabbed and woke up.
right, right. See, that's confusion too, because he would be soaked in blood if he had already been stabbed. I mean, and he's just walking around,
Yeah,
and
Betty. I
he's
think if you're like, I've had some traumatic incidents in my life, and I remember them just like it was yesterday, like the events, everything. And you think that she would be able to remember something that bad, that traumatic that happened?
right.
And then some people want to block it out of their memories because it's like something bad. They want to block it out of their memories too. So I get that too.
And some people are successful at that.
Yeah, they're
But,
so bloody. I did need to see that. Yeah.
but a lot of people, I guess, react in different ways. That's why that I just kind of step back and try not to judge because you want to see all the evidence, because it's just, you never know how people are going to react. It's just like you don't know how someone's going to, react if they're scared in any way,
Yeah.
There's there's just a lot of people, I don't know. I knew somebody that used to laugh about everything, and that's just the way they were.
And I just can't see the kids up walking around waking their mom up whenever they stabbed and at that bad and stabbed.
Right. And I mean, look how bad it was, how bad he
And
was stabbed.
she woke up so easily every night and couldn't never sleep. She couldn't even the baby would roll over and wake her up. How come she didn't hear them boys screaming
Right,
instead of being the saying that the little boy woke her up? So
right.
did she get slashed in the throat and then the boys started getting stabbed again, or what? I don't.
No,
That's what I like to know.
I know. I'm confused
I
about
thought
that.
the boys were stabbed first, and then the attacker attacked her, and
See, that's
that's
that's a lot that we can like we can read the um trial transcripts. Those are the whole trial. It's word for word, and then we'll learn all the evidence and everything.
and how in the world did she get that many bruises? Like, yeah, Southern lady, her whole arms was covered in bruises. How in the she must have beat herself up awful pretty bad to get that many damn bruises all over her body like that. I I just can't see. People
The
do it, and you
bruises,
have crazy maniacs to do shit like that. But damn, that was a lot of damn bruises
uh,
all over her.
the bruises and the cutting of her throat and the stab wound. I mean, that's just three things that I just can't.
Hey, Kelly cares.
I can't see that how she would do that. How she could do that, and the the blood evidence. She just don't have enough blood on her. Hi, Kelly. You know what
And
I mean?
they want to come back to even these people were saying what's normal about a person doing silly string at a gravesite. I can see that both ways myself. I can see that she's wanting to, if her son's like that, and that's something they really enjoyed being alive. I could see them doing that at the gravesite,
Right,
because they're celebrating their birthday, their life. They're not
right,
celebrating them in death. So I could see them smiling and stuff, celebrating. I'd be sad too. I'd be crying, but I don't understand why they could just punish her off of just. A lot of them looked at that one scene, and the jury seen that like 9 times, and convict her of some silly string. You know what I mean?
right.
Why you think she would have? I don't know. She was guilty. She sure would have acted guilty at the time of that party if she was guilty. You think she would have covered up better than that than trying to take
Right,
some silly string and do something so guilty looking?
right. I mean, there's just so many. There's just as I don't know. You get some things answered, and there's 20 more that pop up questions about it. That's why that I don't see how that they are 100% sure that it's her. I mean, with all the, but we weren't there, so we
Yeah.
don't know. But I still believe that he had something to do with it too. I mean, I just do. I think that that's what makes more sense to me is
Well,
him.
that makes more sense to you, but women do kill their children.
I
You got to
know,
go by the facts, not sense.
I know, I know that.
Well,
But it just, I mean, you know what I mean? The insurance money.
he would have finished her off, or he would have stabbed her like he did them boys if he was the killer,
Yeah.
and she would have told on him to get out of it if he was in fact in on it. You
Well,
think she would
she wouldn't have known if he was going to kill her, though. She wouldn't have known anything about having
have?
anything to do with it.
But I'm talking about if you think if he would have been involved in there, she wouldn't have done called him out on it.
Yeah, but she don't know if it's him or not. She believes him that it's not him. That's what I think.
Silly String said, "Did you call me?" I don't know who you talking about, Silly String. But ain't nobody called you over here. And you being full of silly over here, I guess.
Lord. Well, yeah, I don't know. I've got some, I don't know. But we're going to get the answers to them because, um, I think we can answer those questions. I think we'll figure it out if she's guilty or innocent. You know, we'll know definitely what way we swing. That's what I think.
Texas are great at knowing.
It just, I don't know. If I was her, well, it took her years. I think she is questioning it now, but can you imagine, you know, um, seeing everybody go on with their lives and yours is just at a dead halt? You know, if you're innocent,
Yeah, I would hate to see that, but
it would be sad.
where's the tears at from this lady? Why didn't she? They said the cops were more upset when they seen the scene of that crime than she is. She's always smiling in everything you see her in. She ain't crying not hardly that much in some of the things when they do all that stuff. I would be bawling my eyes out every time I talked about it.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't even hardly talk about it. I wouldn't even be able to talk because I couldn't. Um, even when I used to talk about my grandson and stuff, I couldn't even finish talking because I'd be crying so bad. And it just doesn't affect if you're really, I don't know, but
Yeah, it don't make sense.
we're not being mean, silly string.
What a greeting. Why so mean, Mama? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying you said, "Did you call me?" I don't know who you talking about. Did you call? We don't know any numbers over here, so I don't know who would have
We
called
don't
you.
know. We don't know, silly string. We don't know
Sorry,
what
I
to
wasn't
call
trying to be
silly
ugly or
string.
nothing. I just mean, and I didn't nobody call because we don't know your number. We don't know your name.
Yeah.
Sorry, sorry. We do get trolls in here, so we didn't. Well, I wasn't trying to be ugly though. If you're in here being sincere or whatever.
Look what Betty put. She said, "Silly, we got some rude people in here."
Yeah, we do get some rude people in here. She said
Yeah, we
we get
do.
rude people in here.
Yeah, we do get rude people in here.
Hey, Nikki X, how are you doing, sweetheart?
Hi, Nikki.
You were talking about silly string. Yeah, you
Yeah,
said silly string 3 times and I appeared. Oh, okay.
that's funny.
You called my name. Okay, yeah, we did talk about the 3 silly. I'm sorry. I guess we did.
Yeah, we did. That's
Well,
funny.
silly string. Why in the world would she do a silly string at a birthday party for?
That is funny.
Yeah.
Sorry, just threw us off. We're just used to everybody being coming in negative. But yeah, I mean, like I can understand the silly string though.
Me
You
too, because
know,
I would want to celebrate the way my son went. If
right,
that's what he liked and it
right.
brought happiness to them, I would
Yeah,
do whatever I thought that might have made him happy or whatever.
and it's. I mean, it's. And who? How can they judge somebody? You know, especially when it has to do with their life, based on silly string. Though.
Yeah, Mark, where's everybody at tonight? We're not talking about no drama, so nobody can want to do no true crime stuff. They want drama. They like the drama. They don't want to see no true crime stuff.
Yeah, we're not doing. We're not doing the
We'd
drama.
If we'd been on the drama tonight, we'd had a lot of people up in this house tonight.
I
We talking
don't.
about drama tonight, Dolly Routier.
They are exhausting. I mean, I'm just exhausted listening to their crap. So I'm just tired of listening to it. I don't care if we have 4 people in here.
Mhm.
Do you?
Molly said, "I get the silly string, but I don't. I see both sides. Yeah, I see both sides on it too. It does look. The way she was laughing and stuff. I guess they don't think that she should have been happy at her happy at the time. Well, because it hadn't even been but a week. I'd still be grieving if it was me from just happening. The accident just happening anyway. I'd still be a basket case. I sure couldn't celebrate their birthday like that if it just been a week from the accident, especially. But MKB, that bar video of you saying to suck Dorothy's tit was hilarious. Yeah, somebody sent it to me, Nikki. I thought it was hilarious too.
I'm about rolled over.
Yeah, I thought you just wait till Dorothy goes live. She'll be trying to really attack us now. She doesn't because
Yeah.
she tagged her in that video too. I thought, oh Lord, here we go. She's gonna be going off about that next. Voice lady said you wanted to see Hemi's cast. Oh, I'd like to see Hemi's cast. I'd like to sign it. You know how people sign cast? I like to sign it myself. I don't see nothing wrong with that. The voice lady, that voice,
Boy,
that big loud ass voice lady, that toothless voice lady.
that's somebody that's trying to make it sound like she don't know who Voices is. Barely knows who she is.
Yeah, if voice lady, you know who she is. That bitch is vile. She ain't, and then she gonna talk about all the good things she did for us. Does that not count? What about all the bad things that you did to us too? She was over there telling about her giving me $200, her sending uh Andrea this thing in the mail, a dog that she made. She said she sold those dogs and stuff for like $5 a piece, and
Yeah.
she sent it to send Andrea a dog. It cost $30. Bullshit! That dog didn't cost no 30 damn dollars to make. It was five damn
Mhm.
dollars. But the point is, look at the way she was when she was mean to us. She threatened to call CPS on me. that's really telling how mean she is right there. What kind of friend would sit there and threaten to call CPS or DHS, whatever you want to call them people? I don't even know what the crap they call them. People call them different all the time. So, but who would threaten to call that on a friend that just because you was upset with a friend gonna call CPS on somebody? That's wrong. You don't do that. Especially, darn good and well, your friends they don't harm their children. My child, y'all could tell he ain't being harmed at all. He's always happy, go lucky.
Yeah.
You don't see Lennon sitting there crying and looking sad all the time. He's all happy every time y'all do see him.
They just don't like me.
And then she said something about the broken septic. She said that one of your friends called you or said something about broken septic or something. We never said no broken septic, nothing.
Well, she said that you and Andrea was over there, got up on panel, was talking behind my back when I
How are you
when I
talking behind your back on panel? That's for public. That's everybody to hear. You could easily go back and watch it
when
if
you
we was
went
going to
over to
talk.
your channel or something that night that I didn't show up. And then she
No,
was just going on and on, and I was like, and they just kept repeating it. And I'm like, what do they want? I mean, how many times are they going to repeat something? I mean, they're so stupid. And
thank you, Jen.
they
He
act like
is
that
the sweetest thing.
we haven't talked about all that stuff already. And, she acts like they
They're
know
trying to make
something.
it. They want to make us turn against each other. That's what they want.
I
But
know.
that's not going to happen. Real friends go through times and trials like that. It's not going to just be all happy go lucky like y'all's are all the time over there. Even though we know how y'all are.
And we don't go around getting butthurt over everything either.
No,
Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, I MKB can, she can get mad and I can get mad. I mean, it's like, but we understand why and stuff like that. I mean, it's not a big deal. You get over it.
I used to like voices, but she turns on everyone so quickly. She does, don't she?
I know, man. She's like a pit viper.
Yeah. Yep, she is. She's a bully. A bully.
Well, Jen Jersey said Landon is the sweetest little
Sweetest.
guy. He is. He's so
Yeah.
cute.
He looks just
He,
like his mama.
she could do a whole show on Landon talking to Lexus. Huh?
Yeah.
You could. It would be funny because I listened to a little bit and I was like, "Oh my goodness, it's so funny." Because he's in there, he don't know anyone's listening to him, and he's just
No.
going to town.
I heard, Nikki, that's what I heard today too. Her live went down. It was terminated today, or she got terminated today. That's what I heard too. People are asking why NC okay now. In my opinion, why NC? Why is NC okay now?
Oh,
In my
because
opinion,
she just made peace with her. That's all.
people are asking why is NC okay now. In my opinion, I'm not sure what you're trying to say, Mark. I'm sorry.
Mark just wants to know why you think that MC is okay now. All
Oh,
of a sudden,
well, I
and
mean, I don't want to know. I don't want to be fighting with her. She don't do nothing to me, and I don't do nothing to her. And I mean, I don't have no beef with her. She don't do anything to me. The only thing I had a problem with before is the money thing. And if people want to give her money, let them give her money. I mean, there's nothing we can do about that. If they really enjoy her entertainment and they like her and want to give her money, there's nothing nobody can do to stop them from that.
yeah,
That's on them. That's like if y'all wanted to donate money to me tonight, that's nothing nobody could do about it or say. That's just because y'all enjoy my entertainment. You know what I mean? So that's the reason I just choose not to fight with her. And it's not that uh, anything other than that. It's just I just come to terms that it's none of my business. About her money thing because if they want to give it to her, let them give it to her. That's basically why I feel the way I feel. We can't. If you say anything, they're just going to give twice as much. You know what I mean? Hey, Andrea, mom. Everyone, out to bring everyone's channel down. It's insane. I know it. It's crazy. People are trying to cancel everybody. What are they gonna do when everybody's gone? They ain't gonna have nobody to argue with and stuff. They ain't gonna have nobody to go back and forth with.
Right. But they just keep getting angrier and angrier and going after more and more. You know, they just keep drawing the line to where there's no line left, you know? They keep lowering their standards.
Yeah.
It's
Um.
pitiful.
Yeah. Hey, Andrea, how are you doing tonight? NC tapped into something, like NC tapped into something, and regardless if you agree or not with her, nobody can pull off what she does. No,
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's only, I just think, I just find it, you know, fascinating that she is just so good at that. She don't even have to work at it.
no,
I mean, it's just like, but I'm not okay. I mean, I'm not okay with it. I mean, that I allow her to have peace with it, and I just, you know, choose not to just go at it to
she
where
don't
where it
bother you,
always.
so you don't bother her. Same way with me. She don't bother me, I don't bother her.
Right. It's just like Kim and Cry. If all these people would just shut up, we wouldn't talk about them.
Yeah, we wouldn't have nothing to talk about them if they
Yeah.
shut up and leave our name out of their damn mouth.
But the minute, I mean, if she said something about me, I would say something back. I sure would. But
And I don't expect nobody else to, just because I've made peace with her, I don't expect nobody else to have to do that if that's not what you really want to do. I mean, you choose who you like yourself. You can't choose who I like, and I don't choose who y'all like. If y'all like her, that's okay, and if y'all don't, that's okay too. It, I don't try to put it in y'all's face, and y'all don't try to put anybody that y'all like in my face. So I mean, that's the way I see it. I mean, pretty much.
chewing, baby. My little dog's kicking my phone.
You're right, Nikki X. You're right. You're totally right. Hmm.
Yeah,
That's the way I see it too.
right. Nikki, it does.
Oh, Betty, you like us then, don't you?
What?
She said, if I show up in lives, it's because I like you. I said, oh,
Uh,
Betty likes us. I just try to be good to everybody. There's not one person I would be nice to Kim and Voices if they wouldn't do what they do and come after us. I mean,
right.
we don't sit there and just come after them. Voices is so vile. She's done so many hurtful things to so many people out here. It's it's hard to look past what she's done with just the way she's done to so many people. And it's all the time. She's just always ready to attack somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me rain and a beautiful thunderstorm. Oh, you finally got some rain, Andrea. That's good.
Oh, wow.
She don't
I
get much rain over there,
know.
so
It's
that's good for her. I bet you enjoying that then.
Mark, did y'all stop for the night or something? It's so beautiful there in Tennessee, I swear.
Mm. Send it up north, please.
Hey, sucks.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be feeling. It's supposed to feel like 106 on Friday by me dreading it. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be in the 112 or something index here Friday is what it says. I think so. It's supposed to get really hot Friday here.
It was freaking hot here today.
Yeah, it was 95 here today. It was hot as I don't know what. When I got in the car to go get landed, I thought I was gonna melt. I mean,
Yeah.
it was hot when you open it, especially when the windows have been rolled up all day and
Yeah.
that heat's in there. Woo!
I
Jesus.
had, I had to take my shower early. I was like, oh, I've got to do something. I was burning up.
Mm.
Then my kids come And now I got the guns. I hate
No,
it when after I take a
no.
shower, it'll either wake me up or it makes me sleepy. And I never know what it's gonna do, I'm like, oh no.
Well, Mark, you're in Nashville now. Where are you headed to when you go through Nashville? Are you going to be close to Memphis? Anywhere close to Memphis? I live closer to Memphis than Nashville. I don't know if y'all going towards that way or not. Mm. He said, "Get ready for me." Woo, Mark, I'm coming. Come on down to Tennessee, Mark.
That's cool. That's cool that he's traveling and telling us about it.
Yeah. I'd like to go travel and do stuff sometimes.
Me too.
I-65. He's
That's what
going.
I want to do is travel.
Southern Lady Ice. I thought what I got is bad enough. Oh, that's been my actual temps. 109. Jesus, Southern Lady, that is stinking
Uh,
hot.
it is fun, isn't it?
Yes, I can't wait till fall gets here.
Me
Woo.
too.
I've been gardening all day. I had another hornet's nest I had to remove, and I ran so fast I left my hips in the backyard.
I got stung on the top of the head today by a bee.
On
On the
top of
top
the
of
head,
the head. Yes.
how did you do that?
I was out on my porch talking to my kids and it landed right on my head. Stung me. Stung me before I even knew it was there. And I was like, oh my God. It did hurt. Still hurts. I'm allergic to yellow jackets.
Yellow jackets. You better be glad you didn't get just one got you.
I know. Well, see, I got attacked when I was young uh, by these yellow jackets, and it made me sick for I was in the hospital a couple of days, and ever since then, when I get stung by a yellow jacket, I have a allergic reaction to it.
Good night, Betty.
I have those, those effort. I can't even say it. But the shots, that you take in case that you have a reaction like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have those because I'm allergic to all kinds of foods and everything.
Well, anything else you got on the Dolly Routier case that you want to tell us about that you know broken?
No,
Can't
not
think of nothing
tonight.
else.
Not tonight.
I can't believe you. I said, "Are you sure you got all your stuff up to date?" Yeah.
Well, I wanted to
Yeah.
learn about it as they did, but I want to read through the trial transcripts. That's where
You know how long it's going to take to read through all them trial
no,
transcripts?
we did it and it didn't take long.
Jesus.
It was fun. You just all you got to do is read. It's fun. It really is because it does answer a lot of questions. It
Yeah,
will.
I can see a lot of reading. A lot of people. It's going to be hard to keep everybody's attention reading.
No, it's not because it's during the trial. I mean, it's things that they're saying during the trial, and it's presenting the evidence and all that. No, we did it. It's fine. If you don't like it, we can stop.
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
I'm gonna hire our little baby boy Landon to tape his mom's mouth shut before we start. So that she can't put her 2 cents worth in because she'll be complaining. She's gonna be like a little kid. Are we there yet? Are we there
Yeah.
yet?
Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Are we done
Oh
yet?
Lord. No way.
A Southern lady said, "Is trial online to stream?" She
They
don't.
have yes, there's a trial. You can listen to the trial. Um, just put it in your YouTube search thing. Darlie Routier trial. Day one. It'll take you all the way back, and then you can find the rest of them. It'll be underneath. They won't be in order probably, but you can find them easy.
Mark, you're a mess, but I still love you.
I know I love him. That drove me crazy when he wasn't here.
I know.
Uh-huh. We're gonna do a T-shirt that has that saying on it. Remember what? Save Dalton. Remember? We're gonna do
Yeah.
that just for Mark.
Oh, somebody was told us about that movie. I was trying to watch it. I was trying to find it the other night. They was in here talking about the whale.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
I couldn't find it on Netflix.
Oh, you couldn't?
Oh, no, no, no. I didn't look on Netflix. Is it on Netflix?
I think so.
I need to check it out then, see if it's on there. I looked on Prime Time, on your
Yeah,
it wasn't on there where you had to pay for it to rent it. I looked
yeah,
on YouTube and it said you got to pay to rent it too. I didn't know if I was going to look on Netflix and I guess I didn't. I think it's the only place I didn't look at
yeah. Look at it. Look at on there and see.
because I wanted to see that movie that they were talking about.
Yeah,
I don't even know who said it, but they said The Whale was the name of it.
yeah. The whale.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it because it looked like it would be interesting too.
Yeah,
And then it said you had to pay for it. I was like, oh Lord, they tell us
yeah.
a movie we had to rent,
I'm
and
pretty
I
sure that's
want
the
to
one I
see it.
looked up that night on Netflix.
I'll have to go see if I can Netflix will come on this time. Sometimes it'll pop up and sometimes it won't. It's just it's got
All
bipolar.
right, you ready to get off here?
Yeah, I guess we can tonight because we really didn't have nothing to go on tonight, so
And I hope that y'all all have a blessed night and a good tomorrow. And Mark, you be careful. Drive careful.
it won't come up. I don't know why. Cheryl and Andrea,
Oh
but FNC piece of shit. I did research before saying this. Mark,
Lord,
you're a mess.
I know he's gonna get us in trouble.
Mark,
No,
you're a mess. We love you too, Mark. We sure do.
uh,
We
I
sure
do love
do.
you, Mark.
Well, I hope you have a good night, Mark. Southern lady, I hope you all have a good night. Sorry we couldn't go any further on the trial, but Broken couldn't get her things to come up or something. But
I'm gonna
we'll
figure it out.
trip on.
I'm gonna have
Uh,
to ask somebody to see if they have anything they can send me because if I can't get those files open, well, I guess I can pay for them again. But I'm scared that they won't open either.
yeah, maybe it's just something like a glitch or something tonight or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. They said check back later, so I'm gonna check back.
Well,
So
all right. Well, good night, everybody. We'll see y'all maybe tomorrow. If
yeah,
Broken's ready, willing, we'll come on here and talk about some good entertainment tomorrow.
uh,
But we'll get some drama tomorrow. We'll talk about
yeah.
them little battle axes over there.
Hi, Kitty.
Hey,
Sorry,
Kitty.
Kitty.
But we'll talk to y'all later.
All
Good
right,
night,
well,
everybody.
ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Toodles.
Toodles. Good night, Nikki. All right, girl.